Hi, my name's Ben.
And my name's Jay.
And Happy New Year.
Welcome to 2019.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, you've successfully made it through 2018. Well done.
One whole orbit of the sun complete. Congratulations.
More to go.
Only one?
Well, depends.
Oh, please, only one.
Please, only one.
One more orbit.
One more orbit. So yeah, thank you for listening up to this point. We're going to be here for the next foreseeable future events.
Forever.
Forever and ever, amen. We thought we'd base this episode around New Year's Eve and the different traditions that are celebrated around the world that are a little bit different to our own in the UK.
Do we have a tradition?
Well, yeah, we all go, 10, 9, 8. Not everybody around the world counts the New Year in and then kisses at midnight. That's a tradition.
Oh, the kissing.
At midnight.
Yeah, the kissing's a tradition.
Yeah.
I don't get the kisses.
You get a kiss.
Do you get kisses?
I'll get a kiss.
I don't think
Depends who I'm with. My mum gives me kisses.
Does she?
No.
Oh.
I don't spend New Year's Eve with my mum.
I have spent a New Year's Eve with my mum.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh, no. I think it wasn't last year, it was the year before. And I didn't go out or anything. I don't usually do anything.
You do a taxi service?
Yeah. Well, usually I drive and I just charge. I think it might be illegal. I don't think you're allowed to do that. My insurance definitely doesn't cover me to taxi.
Is that an insurance thing?
For money. Yeah, taxis have to have different insurance that insure the passengers. I'm kind of just like freelancing, wheeling, dealing taxi boy.
You're like what Uber
I am
to black
admitting
cabs.
to a crime here. Is this allowed?
Oh.
I don't think they're going to attack me.
I think
I'm pretty safe.
Yeah.
They don't know who I am.
We don't have
Prove it.
We don't have any listeners, so the chances of you going to get someone in the DMV. DMV is
I
that
don't
the
think.
American
No, we
one?
have DVLA.
Same thing.
Or what if like our only listener is like a policeman? It's just scanning the podcast like, I can't wait to catch someone admit a crime on their podcast.
Well, we probably stop now then, because...
Nah, I think I'm all right.
All right then. So yeah, New Year's Eve traditions around the world. Do you know of any, before I get started, do you know of any wild, wacky ones?
Do you know what? I don't know any. I don't think I do anyway.
Okay, well that's kind of good. So, pretty confident. The 12-ish I have on my list here, you won't know of.
Are they out there?
Not really. Most of them are fairly local to us in terms of geographical.
I think I do know one.
Go on.
Chinese lanterns.
Where they
for
like
Chinese New Year, and they release them all into the air.
Ah.
It looks real pretty.
It does look pretty.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a New Year's Eve thing.
I don't know. It could be. It might not be.
It's just a thing
Chinese
all Chinese
lanterns,
people do
Chinese New Year
with lanterns.
Maybe
Possibly.
could possibly be. If not, they should start doing it.
All the time.
Everyone.
Every
day. At the end of every day.
Just release a lantern.
Everyone in China.
How quick do you think we would pollute the planet into oblivion?
We'll use biodegradable lanterns and we will power them with
solar panels that also biodegrade.
Solar panels. How would that make it fly? Propellers. Solar.
I didn't think of that.
It's the heat.
Yeah, the heat.
Set the solar panels on fire and that way go up.
I didn't think about what I was saying.
Use? Could you like, you know how methane is killing the ozone layer?
Cows, too many farts from cows.
Could you like bottle their farts and light the methane, and then you'd be killing two birds with one stone, wouldn't you? You'd be.
Oh, did you see the post on Peter about using like animal friendly terms?
No.
Like it's not. Don't kill two birds with one stone. It's feed two birds with one scone.
Birds probably shouldn't be eating scones. They're full of butter.
What do you mean?
Scones are full of butter. Birds probably shouldn't. I don't think even we should eat butter. I'm not sure birds are supposed to eat butter.
But butter's from cows.
What would the birds eat that?
I don't know. Why shouldn't they?
I don't know. I just feel like it'd clog their little bird arteries and they'd all come hammering down from the sky because they're so fat and full of butter. Their shits would be horrible. Greasy butter shits.
Their shits are already horrible.
Yeah, but they'd be even worse. Imagine trying to clean a greasy bird shit from your windscreen, rather than just a regular bird shit.
I imagine it'd come off easier.
Nah, it'd smear everywhere.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the other ones?
Yeah, please.
Don't be the guinea pig. You know, we just need a guinea pig to test this out. Be the test tube.
I don't like that. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I'll give him that. But why?
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Don't beat a dead horse.
I've never heard that saying before in my life.
You've never heard about beating a dead horse?
Beating?
Well, you just keep going over the same thing. It's just you're beating a dead horse. It doesn't matter.
I've not
You're
heard
carrying
that.
on for on and on. So their one is feed a fed horse.
Oh, God.
Stop feeding a fed horse. It's done with. Stop talking about it.
But it's not like people are actually going out beating horses.
No.
So,
But it's not.
and this is what
words,
Peter is in PETA.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ever so good.
Not as in just a guy called Peter.
Not Peter. Peter, you should stop talking about these things. Stop bringing home the bacon. Stop bringing home the bagels.
But we eat bacon.
We eat bagels.
Yeah, but I want to eat the bacon.
I want to eat a bacon bagel.
I don't like bagels. What about gluten-free people?
You can get gluten-free bagels.
But what about people that are allergic to bagels? All
They're
kinds.
fucked, aren't they?
Well,
Who's allergic to bagels?
don't know. Maybe.
Can people be allergic to bread?
Yeah, celiac.
Can you be a celiac?
Well, I think that you're allergic to wheat, aren't you? If you're
So
celiac.
can you get wheat-free bread?
Yeah.
So there is something for everyone
Yeah.
when it comes to bread.
Yeah.
And the last one,
Yeah. Go.
stop taking the bull by the horns. You know what you need to start doing? Taking the flower by the thorns.
No. I don't. I mean, fair play for whoever came up with all these alternatives, because they do translate well. But no, stop. Why are you changing things that have worked forever?
To quote them, words matter, and as our understanding of social justice evolves, our language evolves along with it. Here's how to remove speciesism
I have a problem
from your
with this
daily
already.
conversations.
Our language doesn't evolve clearly, because these are things that we've been saying for.
It
Forever.
takes a while, I suppose, for a
I
language to
guess
evolve.
evolution does take a while.
Maybe it takes people like Peter in the world, the stand-up 100% above board organisation that Peter are, never done anything wrong or harmful to animals, to come out with things like this.
It's not going to catch.
No one gives a fuck.
That's not happening.
Anyway,
It's not going to fly.
Happy New Year.
To you also.
Was that an attempt at...
I tried.
It's not going to fly.
It's a bird.
I'll pretend you didn't say anything.
Kind of.
I'm going to take
thing.
you to Greece.
Oh yeah.
We're
Okay.
going on a magical journey now to Greece.
Can I
So-
get a?
Have you been to Greece?
Yeah.
I've never been to Greece. I really want to go.
They do gyros or gyros. I
Kebabs.
say gyros. I imagine they're called
Kebabs.
gyros. Yeah, but they're like got chips in and tzatziki sauce and
Is
they
that how you
cost like
pronounce that word?
tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Yeah.
It's like TS.
Yeah. It's good. And they cost when I went, they cost nothing. But I think Greece has got its act together since then.
Has it?
I think so.
Oh,
I think
the economy's not just free falling.
Yeah, I think people actually pay tax now, so things are.
Is that what the problem was?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So yeah, New Year's Eve in Greece is actually when they swap gifts.
So it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Oh, this is also in Belgium.
Ah, okay.
I worked with someone from there, and he said that Christmas is not really a thing because they don't have Boxing Day. So it's not really a thing. They just kind of do like, oh, it's a day off, and they might have like family around for dinner, but they don't do the gift giving. They do that at New Year's. So that's the same as Greece then.
Yeah, because in Greece it's mostly like Eastern Orthodox Church. They don't celebrate Jesus' birthday until the 7th of January.
No way.
So it's not like the 25th of December when that's when the gifts are.
Yeah.
So like Greek Santa Claus doesn't start knocking about until New Year's Eve.
Greek Santa.
Yeah.
What do you reckon he looks like?
I don't know, just Santa Claus, but like I imagine it's a blue and a white star instead of
oilier.
red. What did you just say?
But oilier.
Oilier, full of gyros.
More oily.
More tanned, olive skinned.
Yeah.
Can we say oily?
They'd
It's in now. I'm not cutting that. It's too deep into a conversation. So.
make olive oil. They're naturally oily.
Yeah,
maybe.
just saying they're oily people.
Yeah, they're not. They're nice people. They might be oily. I don't know.
God. So yeah, the children also go around door to door, like asking permission to sing Christmas carols and stuff on New Year's Eve.
Are their Christmas carols different then?
I'd imagine they'd be in Greek.
That'd be impressive if this is just
Oh,
spotless.
come, or you, and then back to Greek.
The second the carol's done. I don't know what thank you in Greek is. Do you know any Greek?
No.
I don't know any Greek. I don't know.
Brilliant. What would I
Did
know?
you used to know like Greek swear words?
So that would have been
my
interesting.
cousin had a friend who was Greek.
What's the name of that sauce?
Tzatziki.
That's Greek, isn't it?
I guess maybe I'm saying it wrong as well. Also, I think it's that how you say it.
Well, you said it well enough for me to know it's that word that starts TS.
Yeah.
So I know
The
what you're on about.
unpronounceable word. Yeah. So
Greece.
I like Greece.
I feel like, I don't know if that'd annoy me though. Like if you were at New Year's Eve in Greece as someone not from Greece and you're like, yeah, New Year's Eve party. It's just
Well, do they do like the whole? You know how? Well, I don't know if that's English tradition, like a Christmas where everyone gets together and has a big Christmas dinner. Like, I wonder if they do the whole
it's
dinner.
gotta be an English tradition.
I wonder if they do the whole.
Where else is it gonna come from?
What dinner?
No, like the tradition of having a big Christmas dinner.
I don't know. Well, they might have a Christmas dinner, but it might be hundreds and hundreds of gyros.
Maybe. Definitely wouldn't be like turkey.
Could be.
We don't know what.
I don't think it'd be like Yorkshire puddings. Did you have Yorkshire puddings with your Christmas dinner?
Is that a Christmas dinner thing?
Well, you see,
It's a Sunday dinner thing.
Yeah, my mum won't let us
not a
have
Christmas
Christmas
dinner
dinner
thing.
thing.
No, Brussels sprouts.
puddings. Christmas puddings. Yorkshire puddings at Christmas. I've lost my mind.
Yeah, no, Brussels sprouts,
Oh no.
turkey, mash, 3 different types of potato probably, like roast, boiled, mashed, not boiled, I hate boiled.
I like boiled potatoes. Yeah.
Carrots, parsnips.
I don't like parsnips. They're too sweet.
I don't like parsnips anymore. I used to like them when I was younger.
Because they were sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
Sweet
like
like
carrots
milk.
covered in sugar.
Mm-hmm. What else is a Christmas thing?
Um,
Gravy,
cranberry sauce.
cranberry sauce, mint jelly.
Nah, not with Christmas. You don't have lamb at Christmas.
Is it lamb?
Yeah, mint goes with lamb.
You don't have lamb at Christmas.
No.
Do you ever have like the turducken, like the 3-bird roasts?
Oh, yeah.
They're just an abomination. So good.
Peter would lose their fucking mind.
Yeah.
They knew we were shoving birds
3
inside
birds with 1 bird. I think they probably know.
They're aware it
They're aware of
happens.
turducken.
They just cry about it. What else do you have?
Oh,
We have prawn cocktail.
I thought you were going to say prawn crackers.
No, prawn cocktail for a starter.
Yeah, you're going to start with a prawn cocktail for some reason.
Oh, I love it. It's the best bit.
I like the sauce.
Yeah.
Seafood sauce?
I don't even know how you make it. I thought it was like mayo, tomato, a bit of paprika.
It's pink.
Yeah.
What ingredient gives pink? Flamingo? What do they eat?
They eat
Krill? No.
they eat something that turns them pink.
Planktons? No. Is it the krill?
They eat something that it's
Yeah.
like an algae, isn't it?
I don't know.
That turns them pink because they have white feathers until they eat this thing and then they'd be pink.
Be pink.
Yeah, nothing's naturally pink. What is that?
So, Greece, in thoughts, would you be happy waiting until New Year's Eve for presents and not really having a Christmas day?
I mean, it would not make too much of a difference because I don't really do anything on New Year's. So my only
You did this year.
I did this year. I did. I had a party, and it's like the first time I've ever really partied for New Year's. I don't usually do that. I usually don't celebrate
I don't
it.
go out for New Year's. I might have at some point, but I don't like go out uptown or go out for a drink.
No.
Clubbing.
It's horrifically expensive
Yeah.
and a nightmare to get home.
Full of dickheads,
Yeah.
usually.
It's too expensive, and the taxis cost a fortune. You end up getting trapped uptown. It's freezing
Yep.
cold, and
You just want to go out.
I don't know. I don't like bringing in the new year hungover, which is weird for me because I'm usually always hungover.
Yeah. You bring in Christmas Day hungover.
Yeah, that's fine. That's still 2018.
All right then.
I don't want to bring in the new year.
Start the new year off with a
and like this year, which I did bring in
hungover.
dead. Yeah. So we'll see how this year goes.
Fingers crossed. Only better from
It
here.
might be the start of a new tradition.
So I'll take you over to Chile now. Chile.
Chile.
Like the con carne, but the country.
Yeah, Chile.
Not where it's from. Chili con carne from Chile?
Oh, I would have thought so.
Hmm.
I bet it is.
No, but it's chili like Chilli, like it's a chili. Whereas Chile
Oh
is
yeah,
not
Chile.
Yeah.
Maybe it's chili, but maybe it could have still come from it. We'll do an episode on chili con carne. We
Chili
won't.
con carne.
Chili.
We won't do an episode on chili con carne.
Yeah. Do an episode of me eating chili con carne.
So in Chile, for their New Year's Eve mass, their families celebrate with the deceased family members. They set up chairs next to their graveside.
Oh, I thought you was going to say
Like
bodies.
they just spend New Year's Eve in the cemetery, having a New Year's Eve mass, bringing in the new year with their dead relatives.
I like that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't really have any dead relatives buried. They all go missing under mysterious circumstances.
They're all under the floorboards.
Yeah, there's no bodies to be spoken of. Dissolved.
No, I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I guess it's like they're not forgotten. We're bringing you into the new year with us too.
I link it a lot with, is it Mexico? I think I
Day of the Dead.
that.
Yeah, Day of the Dead.
Which is a similar where they celebrate with their family members that are dead, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they celebrate the deceased, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty like, and Chile's close to Mexico, South America.
Is Chile the really skinny one? It's a really skinny country.
I have no idea. I know the one you're on about.
Runs
No, that's
down the never eat shredded west coast.
Is that the never eat shredded West Coast?
I have to do it every time. It's mad. West
Coast.
Yeah, I think it's the really long skinny one.
It is the long skinny one on the West Coast.
Is it on the west?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It's a long narrow country stretching along South America's western edge. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it is quite close then to Mexico.
Apparently Finland, the families go to the graveyards on Christmas evening.
So there's a lot to do with dead people.
Yeah.
Are a lot of them like this?
You'd think I'd know that by these being my research notes, but I can't remember how many more are to do with the dead. So,
But I'd like that idea though.
Yeah.
I could get behind that. That's something. That's something I would do if they introduced it in England. I would be happy to participate in that New Year's tradition. If you went and
like I said, I made a joke, but I don't
really have
any dead family members buried. Here.
There's probably a few dotted about. Oh no, one's in the Isle of Wight. That would be an absolute mission.
Most of mine will be in Ireland.
Oh yeah,
I don't
get to
have-
Ireland every New Year. That'd be pretty cool.
Money there?
Cost like
20 quid.
Yeah.
20 quid.
Ryanair, blip blap, get you straight to Ireland.
Blip black, lose you back because you're all crippled and rammed in with
Or
your baggage.
you will lose your back. Kiss goodbye to your spine. All the money you saved on the flight, you have to pay on spine surgery.
Injuries. Brilliant. Okay, so this is a little bit weirder now. I'm going to jump across the name of that ocean.
Atlantic, they're all the Atlantic.
Back to Europe.
Maybe.
We're going to
Don't know.
head to Spain now. So,
Mediterranean Sea, maybe.
are you just shouting oceans at me?
Yeah.
Is that an ocean? Mediterranean Sea, a lake?
No.
Which one's like bullshit? It's like, yeah, we're a sea. Totally landlocked. I'm sure it's the Mediterranean. Because there's that little thing on the west side of it. That's
I don't actually know anything about which sea is where. I know the Atlantic is the one between us and America, right? Maybe. What's that?
I have a good idea where the Indian Ocean is.
Oh, I would laugh if it was nowhere near India. Just to fuck people up on boats. Oh yeah, just go to the Indian Ocean. All the way. That was next to Australia. Maybe Pacific is Australia way. Because aren't they called... No, that's Oceania.
I don't know.
I don't care.
That's not what this podcast's about.
We'll do one on the seven seas. I don't think there is seven seas, you know.
There might have been at the time.
Maybe.
North Sea,
Wales.
South Sea.
You need to learn you'll never eat shredded wheat, boy.
So in Spain, Madrid particularly maybe, according to this, you've got Plaza de España, which is the equivalent of Times Square.
Place of the Spanish.
Spanish Plaza. Place of the Spanish, though, totally works as well. Instead of having like a big ball drop like you do in Times Square, and they're like,
Which I've
4,
never
3,
understood.
and then it clicks and the fireworks go off.
Giant disco ball crashing down to earth. What?
I don't know.
No.
American listeners, tell us, is that like a rooted tradition?
Tradition.
Or is that a rooted tradition, or is it just something that looks cool, so we banged it in the middle of Times Square and put it on TV for everyone to watch?
Or is it like how in England we have Big Ben chiming at midnight, which I think has been going for a long time.
Yeah, I suppose. So is Big Ben. How old's Big Ben? Is he older than America?
How old's America?
200 years?
Nah, it's got to be older than that, because Canada's 300 years old.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. They had their 300th birthday last
No,
year.
1776.
Oh, whoa.
Was that independence?
What? How long ago is that?
300.
More than 300.
No. 250, 260 years? American listeners, tell us this as well.
Yeah.
How old is your country?
It must be older than that,
I
surely.
don't know.
I don't know either. Good question. But I'm pretty sure Canada celebrated their 300th birthday last year.
Oh.
So America has to be older than Canada, right?
But was Canada founded before America was? Before what I'm saying is before America became independent.
Yeah. I don't know. Didn't the French colonize Canada?
Well, that doesn't even matter. Like, what my question, I suppose, really is, how old is the New Year's Eve Times Square tradition where the big ball falls down? Because that won't have been like, we're independent now.
Well,
fuck you, British people.
Giant
We're going to have a
disco
big ball.
balls and the
Have been going
mechanics
since discos.
to drop them down to the floor.
Did disco balls exist before disco existed?
No.
So it can't be later than the 70s.
So Big Ben is older than that.
So take that, America. You may have your independence, but
We've got
a really old clock. Back to the place of Spain, the Spanish Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
So the last 12 seconds of the year, they eat a grape for every second.
Oh, what?
So they've got 12 grapes ready, yeah?
What?
They got 12 grapes ready to go, and like 12, 11, 10. And they scoff them all in.
Massive choking hazard.
I guess.
If you're just flying grapes into your mouth.
There might only be small grapes. But you got to, like, for every second, you got to pop a new one
There's
in.
not enough time to chew and swallow the grape.
Well, I don't suppose you... It's supposed to signify, like, good luck for each month of the new year. So one grape.
And are they seedless grapes?
I didn't look this hard into it.
Like, imagine if they're not seedless grapes and you're just whopping them into your mouth.
Who still has seeded grapes?
I have eaten seeded grapes in the last year.
You optionally buy grapes with seeds in.
No, my nan.
No one does.
Grows
Old
grapes.
people do.
My nan grows grapes and then she'll go, here's some grapes, and they
Old
got
people.
some seeds in.
Old people and people who grow their own grapes
Have seeds.
have seeds.
Genetically modify your grapes, people.
Please.
For the sake of
foods
the Spanish.
for the win.
So
So yeah. You can fit 12 grapes in your mouth in 12 seconds?
I love grapes.
So yes.
I was just chowing down on the prunes. I like grapes, I like raisins, I like prunes, I like dates, I like chewy sweet things.
Okay. I just struggle to see the link between prunes and grapes.
They're kind of grapey.
They're fruits.
They're dried ass chewy things.
I guess. They're too big. Prunes are too big.
No.
I love raisins.
They're just big raisins.
Too much going on.
Well,
I want my raisin experience to be over.
you know when you get a box of raisins?
No.
Yeah, you must have had a box of raisins.
The little boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably like the equivalent of one prune.
Yeah, but I don't shot them and take them all
I
in
see,
one go.
I would do that. I'd just whack the whole box in my mouth.
Do you not lose out on the raisin experience?
But I eat like 6 boxes.
Get loads of prunes?
Yeah, that's what I do.
God. Right, so back to New Year's Eve topics now. Estonia eating the New Year with 12 meals.
Big meals.
Could be big.
Mm-mm.
Just 12 meals.
So what? But are they doing that like? How long's the run up?
It's on New Year's Eve.
They
So like
smash
breakfast, bruncheon, luncheon,
Second
afternoon.
breakfast.
Yeah, I think. I
supper.
should be told in one day. Otherwise,
Second
what's the
supper.
point? Anyone can eat 7 to 12 meals in the last 7 to 12 days. Of New Year.
So I feel like that. It's kind of like Unless it's like to eat all of the food they have left from the year to start the new year fresh with fresh food.
Maybe.
I don't see the point in just nonsensically smashing 12 meals into your stomach over
I think
the course of
the
a
goal
day.
is to smash 7 meals on New Year's Day, and like the aim is to eat 7 to 12, and any person who could eat that many meals could expect to see like an abundance of food throughout the next year.
Well, they can't because they're going to eat it all. They're going to need an abundance of food if they can eat 12 meals in a day.
That's not their whole food supply for the
I
year.
struggle to eat 3 meals in a day.
It's just boring.
New Year's Eve
Not
would
enough
write
time.
me off in Estonia. I'd be dead.
Full meals, but then you're supposed to get the strength of that many men for the amount of meals you eat.
12 men.
12 strength of 12 boys.
Boys.
I don't know.
That's not very strong. How old are these boys?
I don't know.
3
3 to 7,
years old.
toddler's age.
It's not going to be very
No,
strong.
I suppose
Estonia, what are you doing? Fucking hell.
that was just me adding it then. I assume you gain the strength of X amount of times the meals you ate based on what you currently are. So if I'm a 10-year-old kid, I'd get the strength of 7 10-year-old kids. Because imagine being a 10-year-old with the strength of 7 men.
You'd be pretty lit.
You'd be
It'd be ridiculous. Estonia,
Chunky.
watch out for the 10-year-old Estonian kids.
that guy ate 12 meals. He's only 6. Oh, running around flipping cars.
A little mini Hulks running around. Oh my god! No, I bet you feel awful on New
Breakfast,
Year's
lunch, and
Day.
dinner's all you need.
I bet you
At a
feel.
push.
Well, they must wake up on New Year's Day.
That is on
And-
New Year's Day.
Oh, it's not on New Year's Eve.
No, that's New Year's Day.
Oh, that's a lot, man.
Especially if they're like full meals.
Blowing up the toilets for the whole of January, just trying to get rid of that 12 meals. Nah, unless it was like 12 meals of prunes.
I hope not. Prunes are horrendous. Horrible fruit. Horrible people eat them.
Oh, what?
Fucking-
Keep
I've
it regular.
eaten a prune.
Eh?
I've eaten a prune.
I've fed you prunes. Well, I'm
Oh,
not
God.
from hand to mouth, but I have supplied you with prunes
What's
that
the
you have eaten.
Futurama robot that's just like the sofa
Oh God,
Caesar?
I don't. I can't remember what his
Him.
name is. Yeah,
You just
him.
feed me prunes.
But his whole body is like the chair.
Chair,
Yeah. What's next? What we got?
So next on my list, I'm kind of annoyed that, not to slag off the Philippines, but this one's a bit meh. It's just they're all about circles being sacred. So whether that's like wearing things with polka dot designs, or having loads of round fruits, eating grapes, tossing coins around a pan. It's just anything round, but it's because they believe it to bring good fortune and prosperity.
Circles are like everything good, aren't they? They're supposed to be like healing and
I
protecting,
don't know.
and yeah, because they're a complete.
You're trying to get me onto your crystal pyramid scheme.
They're supposed to be like a completeness, aren't they? I don't know how they work.
Circles are complete.
Isn't there like there's like a pattern to the universe? What's that called? There's a thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to be like a frequency, and if you play it, like
The brown
it
notes.
makes this pattern, and that is supposed to be the frequency of the universe. It's supposed to be represent all that is,
And
all
ever
that
was,
has been.
and
Yeah,
all that will be, all
Yeah.
that shall come to pass.
yeah.
The One Ring.
It's the truest of crop circles.
Ah,
It's not a crop circle. I can't remember what it's called. I'll find it.
Please
Possibly. What am I going to Google? Pattern of the universe?
Pattern of the
I'll
universe
bet it
sound.
would come up. Crop circle.
crop circle. All right. Next on the list is Ecuador. Do you know how some people tell, if you had a really big breakup, like write down everything you don't like about a person and burn it,
Okay.
or write
yeah,
down all
yeah.
your bad memories or bad experiences and burn that.
That's really weird.
Is that something you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I usually do on New Year's Eve. Like, that's why I like to spend it alone. So everything bad or everything that I'm ready to get rid of or leave in that year,
Burn it.
I'll burn it.
Burn away the past.
Yeah.
Well, kind of similar to what the Ecuadorians do. They stuff a whole like a Guy Fawkes. They stuff a scarecrow full of newspapers and stuff, and then burn it, and it's outside of their homes, and it's said to burn away the bad things of the prior year, and scare away bad luck from the next year.
So you don't necessarily burn the things that would say
No, I
remind you, but you project
Yeah.
the bad things onto the scarecrow and then burn the scarecrow.
Yeah, the scarecrow being burnt is but I suppose you could stuff it along with newspaper
things.
padding, with things that you've actually written down, don't want to think about anymore, want to move on from.
Yeah.
Stick it outside your house, light it on fire.
That one's all right.
You're quite a fan of that one.
Yeah, well, I have done it, so yeah, I can go Ecuador. I'd do that. I like that. You carry on burning your scarecrows. Get rid of the bad jubies.
I kind of want you to burn a scarecrow next year.
The scarecrow.
Well,
Burn something. We'll find something to burn.
burn everything.
That was good.
Yeah.
It's good to leave the bad things in the past.
I kind of just forget the bad things
But
as soon as they happen.
you don't. What you think you're doing is forgetting them.
Oh,
what
they
you're
get
actually
buried.
doing is you're locking them in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't want to go in that vault.
No.
Spooky place.
Just burn the stuff.
The vault's in my head.
And then you can
Can't
save.
burn my head.
You can save space in the vault for the really fucked up stuff.
Such as?
Don't know. You tell me.
I can't.
You
It's in
know.
the vault. It's all locked away. What's this next one on the list then? Belarus. The Belarusian ladies, single ladies.
All the single
All the
ladies.
single ladies. All the single ladies. So a popular game for singles in Belarus. There's a pile of corn. They sit in front of each single woman. And then a rooster. So it's kind of like spin the bottle.
A what? Pile of corn?
Rooster. Corn? Like
Corn.
corn.
And the food?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they bang a rooster in the middle. And the rooster has to pick which pile of corn he'll peck at first. And whoever is the lucky lady can expect to be the first one out of the group to get married.
Because she receives the cock.
I never thought about it like that, but yeah, she gets the D.
And then she marries the dick.
Yeah.
That's,
It's a weird one to base around the new year.
yeah. What is it just like you'll get married this year? Is it supposed to be like...
Doesn't
Like
specify that year, it's just you're married next, but I suppose...
Is it like English girls catching the bouquet of flowers?
Is that only an English thing?
I don't know. I've only seen it in England. No. America do it too, don't they?
Gotta be. I just
think
thought that
it's,
was a...
I don't think it's everyone. But,
No, it won't be everyone worldwide.
But it sounds like a similar thing. Where
Yeah.
if you catch the bouquet, then you get married next.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They do another one where a married woman will hide things around her house, and then her single friends will go on like a manhunt for it.
Is this Belarus again?
Yeah, still in
Okay.
Belarus. It's like, if you find the bread, you're gonna marry a wealthy man.
If you find the bread.
Yeah, if you find a ring, you're gonna marry a handsome man. Stuff
Ooh.
like that. All different
Okay.
things. So that's kind of like, do you ever play the game at Easter where there's chocolates hidden around the house and someone will be like, warmer?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
getting,
yeah.
Oh, you're on fire. I know you're cold.
We used to play that game with a massive wooden die that my dad had made at school.
Right.
And I don't
The
know.
hunt for the die.
And we used to hide the die, and then you'd find the die.
That seems less fun.
colder. It was all right.
I suppose it's fun at the time, but you don't
It
get
was
chocolate.
great. You don't get chocolate now.
No.
You just get a huge die.
And then you get it taken off you to play
What,
again.
what are you doing with my die?
Give it back. I need to play the game.
Yep.
What about, should we hit up Denmark? You been to Denmark?
No, I've not been to Denmark.
Copenhagen.
No, I've not been.
I know people who've been to Copenhagen.
I know someone.
I get good reviews.
Yeah, it's supposed to be lovely.
Yeah.
But I've not been. I've not been to that section of the world as of yet.
You've been to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That's up that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Or is
Yeah.
Amsterdam like next
Well,
to Germany? Is Amsterdam southeast of us?
No, Amsterdam is north, east. It is east. It's not north, I don't think.
It's like east, southeast.
It's down from
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Yeah, southeast.
Yeah, southeast. I thought you said northeast.
No. Denmark's like northeast, isn't it? Like Norway and all of that.
Yeah, it's next to. I think it is next to Germany.
Yeah, it's below us. Bottom right.
But
Because the Schiphol's the hop to other places in the world, isn't it?
yeah, it's connecting airport. Yeah.
Nightmare airport.
I thought it was all right.
I've never heard a good thing about Schiphol.
I don't.
I think I've been there once.
Airports are airports. They're just like they're my personal version of hell. You're trapped somewhere that's ridiculously expensive. Like just waiting. You're just waiting there. That's all you're doing with a billion other people that you don't know, and they really get to me. You're
Although-
trapped.
The Bangkok airport was kind of spooky because it was so late there. There's like nobody in there.
I've been there when it wasn't late there.
How is it
Man,
bad?
it's just people fucking everywhere. It's just airports, just war. They're just little prisons. It's
Little
horrible.
prisons of people, like sardines, getting into a tin can that flies through the
You
air.
have to get like your whole body scanned, and you get
Bleep,
like
bloop.
interrogated to get in, and then you get in there, and then you want a sandwich, and someone goes, "That'll be £10, please," and you go, "Well, why?"
So train stations are expensive.
And put like
I got a
service
baguette and a
stations.
bottle of Coke on the way. Yeah, £6.84.
What? It's mad.
Ridiculous.
You have
And
no,
nice
but at least
baguette,
you can leave a train station. You
Yeah.
can say, "Fuck this."
Yeah, I suppose once you cross the threshold, once you've like gone through security, you're
You're trapped. Yeah. And then your flight's delayed.
That was the mad thing when me and my dad went to go to Ireland. Our flight was delayed, but because we'd already passed in through security, we were kind of stuck in like diplomatic international limbo, which is kind of how the woman described it. It's like, we can't just send you back through that door and home. You've got to go through the rigmarole of checking back in, because technically you've left the country because you're on that side of the process.
I would have
We
ended
were
it.
fuming.
I would have just
There were
ended
people
it there.
queuing up to get on the next plane, and you know me, and I'm very much like my dad. We were both sat there like, fuck this. It was for my granddad's birthday. We're like, we don't care enough. We no,
Just fuck
we'll have
Granddad.
another one. Yeah, we just went out. He went home. I walked to the train station into town, went to the pub, and then I think I met up with some people.
I would
And
have
was
done
like,
the same.
my day's ruined. I just need to drink.
I would have just gone to the pub in the airport, got smashed, and lived there.
Live there. Anyway, Denmark. So they have a tradition of breaking plates.
Oh, I like this.
So throughout the year, they save old dishes that they specifically keep to toss at the doorsteps of like family friends.
Doorstep.
Yeah,
They
so you
throw
go to
it
your
at-
mate's house and just glass them, or glass their old dishes.
Why?
Just tradition.
Is it like a friendly thing?
Yeah, so like you open your front door
Mm.
and you're like, oh, that's a fucking huge pile of plates. I've got loads of friends, people like me.
Because I mean, usually if you threw a plate at someone any other time, that would probably not be all right.
No.
Yeah,
You
just
don't throw it out, you throw it at their door. You smash it outside their front door.
yeah, but even that, like if I came around to your house and started launching plates at your doorstep,
Skimming them from your
I
car.
feel like you'd come out and be like,
Yeah,
Jay,
but
what
if
the
we
what?
were in Denmark and it was New Year's Eve, I'd be like, oh,
He
Jay's
loves
my
me.
friend.
He's throwing so many plates. No, that's. I mean, it's a weird one. I guess it's quite nice, but then also you've got the ball ache of I've got to clean up all this broken porcelain outside my door. That's dangerous.
I suppose, yeah, don't just walk out.
What about cats and dogs? Are they just charging around porcelain-ridden streets, cutting up their little tiny feet?
I don't think they're that dumb that they go tromping through broken porcelain.
You've
And it's
never
not
met
that
my
sharp.
cat. I don't know.
Fruit-
Depends how hard you throw it.
How does
if
that
you-
increase the sharpness of
Because
the
if you
plate?
break it into tiny, tiny little pieces, it's gonna be sharp. If they're just big chunks, it's all right. If they're little shards of sharp,
I assume it's just one smash and go, done. It's not like you smash it and then you stand there stomping it into really
Into
sharp little
dust.
bits.
oh, all right, okay. I'm still okay. No, I like it though. It's good. It's different. I like it.
Okay.
I'd like to see it.
It'd be interesting to just
To
imagine if
watch.
you didn't know though, and you just happen. Oh, let's spend New Year's in
You
Copenhagen.
just moved to Denmark.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like New
just got
Year's
a new
Eve.
job
Do you want to
there.
go out for a drink? Just people glassing each other, smashing houses up. Like, what's happening? Calling the police. They're like,
Imagine if like your aim was really poor as well, and you
Through the
ended
window.
up thrown through the window.
be fuming, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
then
if
one
you
of it's a really good
accidentally-
friend, and you're like, no, he tried.
I'd still be fuming.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think for anyone that wants to make lots of money, go and start up a plate business in Denmark.
But it's old plates though, so you'll have to
Yeah,
have a
but
plate
they're always
business
going
from
to
years
need
ago.
new plates.
Ah,
If you're smashing your plates every year,
that's very true.
you're always going to need new
Maybe
plates.
we should go do that.
I'll do
Do you
that.
reckon someone's already done that?
Are they like they can't be like ornamental plates and stuff.
No, you wouldn't smash your best stuff unless they're a really good friend.
You just save the trash ones,
Yeah.
and then smash them.
hmm
Yeah,
I don't think it's about the quality of the porcelain. It's about how many dishes get smashed outside your front door.
and I reckon if like you'd forgotten to save like plates, you'd have to dash out and buy some
New ones. Yeah,
money to be made.
money to be spent. Capitalism, baby. Speaking of capitalism, nice little segue into Central and Southern America. It wasn't a segue at all. So the colour of the underwear over there has a very big effect.
On
Anything in the new year.
underwear.
Yeah, so
Pants.
the colour can debate like, oh, you're wearing it for like good luck or for money or for love. Depending on what colour underwear you're wearing as you see the new year in. Mine will probably be black every year.
All of my pants are black.
Yep. So what does black mean?
It means it. It means.
It means
It means nothing.
no skid marks. So in Bolivia,
Is it a good thing?
Yeah, in Bolivia they wear like bright yellow ones to increase fortune for the new year. In Mexico, red is probably the most popular for love and for happiness after midnight. So, with this knowledge now, obviously too late for New Year's just gone. What colour underwear would you wear going into 2020?
Black. It's all I own, and also black goes with everything, and it's slimming. So,
But why do you want a slimming groin?
well, it's slimming for the other bits, maybe like your the thighs, because they don't just cover your bits.
Yeah, but then
you're not wearing like a
slim.
jock strap. You want like, I don't know. What colour would I would wear? Green. I imagine green is health.
Yeah.
So I'd wear green.
Green for health.
I want a healthy year. I want to be a poorly boy.
I've been so poorly.
Don't want to be
Can't be asked anymore.
sick boy.
No.
Want to be healthy boy. What would you wear?
Black, it's all I own. Not buying special underwear just because it's New Year's. I don't give a shit. You alright?
I'm alright, yeah. Just
Yeah.
had a bit of a frog in my throat. Oh, Peter wouldn't be happy with that. You can't have
Oh
frogs
yeah,
in
what
your
would they say
throat.
instead of that? Is don't have a frog in your throat.
Don't have a chunk of phlegm in your neck.
Take that, Peter. Write that down. Tweet that out. Copyright,
That would
trademark.
catch on like a house on fire.
Don't have phlegm in your neck. God. So I'm going to take you a little bit closer to home now. Maybe something you'd be a bit more comfortable with. Scotland. You been
I'm
to Scotland?
comfortable with everywhere. I've been to Scotland. Went to Dundee.
Oh, Dundee United. It's
Yeah.
a football team.
It's nice.
I've
cold.
never been to Scotland.
I went in October. It was fucking freezing.
Why did you go?
I've got a friend that lives up there, and our birthdays are quite close together in October, so we went to a log cabin in the mountains of Scotland. It was nice, but it was just really, really cold. Like it seemed to be like unnecessarily cold, considering it was only 5 hours away from like Birmingham. I don't understand why it got so cold so quick.
Okay.
Fair play to the Scottish for putting up with that, because fuck that.
Just migrate safe.
Yeah.
Well, they tried. We built a wall.
Just fucking stay up there.
A tiny little Hadrian's wall. We built that to keep them out,
To
didn't
keep
we?
them out. What the when
Scouts,
it's like all like
Scottish.
when it was back in the day when you would
You can take my life,
clubbing each other's heads in and
but you'll
stuff.
never take my freedom.
That was alright.
That was Braveheart.
I've not seen Braveheart.
Neither have I. But I know Mel Gibson's painted blue and he says some things.
Oh yeah, I know the blue theme.
Yeah.
The blue face paint.
William.
Oh, so yeah, so back in those days when they were all clubbing each other to
We
death.
just built a little wall.
And then-
No.
Well, they can't climb up
Halt,
walls.
who goes there? No more Scots in England. I think probably we went up there to be dickheads and they were like,
That sounds more likely.
yeah, if you look back on history, it's like, did the English do nasty things?
Yes. Were they nice people? No.
Did we get kicked in the face for it?
Yeah.
Eventually from everyone.
Yeah.
Our
And
empire.
did we deserve it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
we did.
Absolute arseholes.
Yeah, we weren't great.
No.
I mean, I think it's incredible that we did it. Like the one country just went nuts, and
Or Rome.
I think
Rome got as far as us.
Yeah, I think it's mad that we got as far as we did. I don't think it was necessarily right, but
Mongolia?
I think it's
The
impressive.
Mongols spread out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're not the only people to have.
Oh
been
no,
dicks,
we're not the first.
and we will not be the last.
I think we might. Well, is there another empire after the British Empire? Really? That's like spread out. Germany had a crack twice. Didn't get
Not-
too far, but far enough.
We're not that hot on history. Probably not one as big.
No.
Yeah, probably not one that was as expansive as the British Empire.
Yeah,
We've
aggressively
got
expansive.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It was mad. We were just really good at that sea.
One place we didn't get though, Scotland. Tell you who did get there though, the Vikings. And this tradition says it's known as first footing. And it's said that the first person to step through your front door and into your home in the new year should be someone who's tall, dark, and has like coal, shortbread, salt,
Shortbread,
black buns, and whiskey.
Oh,
They just need to be like
suppliers.
not Vikings, not blonde,
It just needs to be Scottish.
just tall, dark, and handsome men carrying rations.
Not women though. I'd want a woman. I wouldn't want a man with coal and shortbread coming into my house.
To give them to you, to like, here, friend, share.
Oh, okay. I thought they're coming into like to sit by the cosy fire and eat the shortbread with me.
Well, share it with you, yeah.
I'd prefer a woman.
A tall, dark, and handsome lady.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could probably get
As long
on
as
with
they're
the
not
guy.
Vikings.
If he's got whiskey, it'd probably be all right. Actually, yeah.
You are
Has he
happy
got
with
cigarettes?
shortbread. We can ask him.
Okay. If he's got cigarettes, that come on in.
Winner, winner.
We can have a great time.
Maybe. We'll have to check.
Has he got cigarettes? If not, does he mind going to the shop to get some
Does he mind popping round to Tesco's first,
and then come
getting
back?
a pack of smokes?
I'll put the kettle on. You go get the smokes.
hot toddies and cigarettes.
Yeah, around the
So,
fire. That would
we
be
need to
brilliant.
find someone Scottish to do this.
To bring it round to the house, or
Yeah.
we go and take it to them.
No,
Well, I
next-
couldn't because
next
I'm
year.
not tall, dark, or handsome. You could.
I'm neither tall, dark, nor handsome.
You are very tall, dark hair. I
Go on.
assume, and marginally handsome.
Oh.
Yeah, you're tall, dark, and handsome.
What? I'm not dark.
I'm
though?
dark. No, but dark is in like I think it's hair and eyes. I don't think it's skinned.
Oh.
When they say tall, dark, and handsome, it's hair.
Oh.
It's not skin.
But I'm pasty as they come.
What?
White,
But
pasty.
it's not skin.
But
The dark.
oh, okay.
It's the hair and the eyes. It's like
I don't
brown
have dark
eyes.
I've got light blue eyes.
Your pupils are dark.
All pupils are dark. Blue.
They're pupils.
I can't talk this episode.
You're struggling, aren't you?
Yeah. All I've had is Pepsi Max.
Oh, did you not have any beers before? Yeah.
No, but I'm not that many.
Caught you in a gotcha. Gotcha
Gotcha
in a
in a
gotcha.
Okay, so the last one I'm going to go through is the one I've been saving for because I think it's wild and you'll enjoy it. It's the 11th one, so I was close to 12. It's Peru.
Okay. Peruvian.
Peruvian?
It's where Machu Picchu
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
That where it costs a bomb to walk up a hill?
And they
to
have
look at some old
alpacas.
things. Only in Peru?
No, I think alpacas. I think we
Alpacas are
and
llamas.
Yeah.
No, they're two different things.
Oh, they're different.
Yeah.
Is one like fluffier than the other one?
I could tell you which one's which if I
If you-
saw them.
I'm sure.
I can't talk about that
Have we not got
because I
time?
don't have that knowledge. No,
Oh,
you've got time. If I saw
think-
them, I'd be like alpaca llama, but I couldn't describe how or why.
I think alpacas are just fluffier than llamas.
Maybe.
They've just got poofier fur balls. Maybe.
Okay.
You'd have to show me too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd have to see them and I
Get
could say which one's which.
Get me an alpaca and a llama and I'll tell you which is which. Until then, it's a
I'll show you later.
mystery.
Mystery unsolved. Tick it off the list.
Tick it on the list.
Tick it on the list. Back to Peru. So, regions across the Peruvian and the Bolivian Andes have like traditional fighting festivals and ceremonies. There's rules about who fights who and what weapons you can use, if any. Not always weapons all the time. Sometimes weapons.
Fisticuffs as well.
Fisticuffs, yeah. Well, a fisticuff's just punching.
Yeah. Fisticuffs do fists.
What's the cuffs?
Your wrists.
Fisty
Cuff?
wrists?
I don't know.
That's a weird little movement you did there.
I
Elbow.
think fisticuffs is just a fist fight.
Okay. So like there's loads of different traditions and they all vary in different ways, but they've got the same general gist, which is like an expected goal of social catharsis, like getting out your grievances.
Okay.
So it's we have had an argument in the past year, but because we live here, there's a special ceremony coming up next week where we'll fight.
Oh, you fight it out.
And you fight it out,
But then you forget about it.
then you forget about
It
it.
doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's
No.
forgotten.
That's right, just to let off some steam. So in Santo Tomas, the festival is known as Takanakui. Totally butchered that.
That sounds Japanese.
I said I butchered it.
I can only apologise.
So yeah,
Jeez.
Takanakui. And everybody fights everybody. And it happens on Christmas morning.
Whoa.
Everyone just starts scrapping
With each other?
with each other.
So there's not like one-on-ones, it's just a brawl.
Yeah, it'd be one-on-ones, but it'd be everyone having a one-on-one.
I thought you meant everyone's just brawling.
So, just to put it in perspective, Santo Tomas is roughly 12,000 feet above sea level.
Okay.
And anyone who knows what that means,
Make sure.
altitude sickness kicks in around 8,000 feet. So people who live at 12,000
But
are going to
they're
be pretty fit.
yeah, they're natives, so they have like mad,
Oh, yeah, they're
like,
fine there,
lung
but they
capacity
are
and stuff. Yeah, they're
healthy
ridiculous.
fit.
Yeah.
So you've got men, women, children, the elderly and the infirm, and especially the inebriated, all pair off, ready to scrap.
Is one allowed to fight the other? Like, is an adult allowed to fight
No.
a child?
No, they have to be fair.
Okay, that's right.
You're not just have some poor bloke pummeling a kid,
Like
or an elderly cripple.
your frisbee over into my garden and just start wailing on a 6-year-old.
Yeah, not going to do that.
Okay, that
Your
has to be-
wheelchair ran over my toe, old man.
start
The
clobbering
future
it.
is now, old man. Start beating his head
So
in.
it's got to be a fair fight.
Yeah,
Okay, there are rules. It's not just an absolute
yeah.
madness.
And they've wrapped their hands with scarves, so it's not bare knuckle.
Okay.
So they are like protected.
There are.
They give each other a friendly hug, and then they just kick off.
So I mean, like, what? At what point do they say, "Okay, this fight is over"? Are you like nearly dead, or is it just like, does someone have to tap out, or is it like first blood
Well, it's kind of like until you're done.
until the anger's gone?
Yeah. So there's referees that will make sure everything's going fair, and they've got like whips to like keep things like
Whoa.
entertaining and to stop it from getting too one-sided. So if I'm on top of you just decking you, or vice versa, we're gonna get whipped. So it's like
Oh, so
I'm not pummeling you to death, and the entire crowd will rush in and stop it if someone hits the ground. So
okay.
that's like, oh, you've been chinned, you're gone. It's like, yeah, fuck
So
you.
it'd be like boxing where someone throws in the towel. It'd be like, nah, this fight's over.
Yeah,
you guys
it's not. They're not doing it to hurt or to really destroy each other. It's more like a.
I have a frustration
Yes.
with you. I want to get that out so
Exactly.
we can forget about it for the new year. Once the frustration's gone, I imagine after a couple of punches, you're just like, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, exactly. And because this place is so remote, like the law of Peru doesn't really extend to the area. So it's like, oh, if you break my front window, we're not going to go down to the local, jump in a van, go to the police station. And
You're
I'm
going
going
to
to
wait till New Year.
Exactly.
We're
Like,
going to
right,
fight.
wait till that festival. I'm not going to try and say it again. Wait till then, and me and you, we're going to have it off because you smashed my back window.
I like that.
I think that's pretty interesting.
That's like a good...
And on Christmas morning as well. It's not like a New Year's tradition. It's a Christmas morning. Everyone gets into the middle of town, and it's just a big Royal Rumble.
As long as no one is getting... Like you said, no one's getting beaten to the point of near death.
Yeah.
If it's just a couple of digs and everyone can wake up and have a stiff drink and
Yeah, so it's all about getting drunk, except for like children.
Yeah.
Having a little scrap, airing your grievances, and then whatever happens, then that's it. It's done then.
Until
Something
happens next
and
year.
you're like, oh, remember that time you battered me at the last festival? Well,
I'll see you this year.
Next year, bitch. Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
god, that's alright. Can you only pick a fight with one person? So would you have to think about who has pissed me off the
I
most?
suppose if you had the stamina for it, you could go against multiple people. Like, you dickheads wait there. I'm gonna sort.
Just line up.
Yeah. He spilled a beer. He stole a pack of smokes. You're just annoying. So you're last.
I just hate your
Yeah.
face.
So I'm going to deal with these idiots first, then fuck you up for being ugly.
If that only works in small communities, though, could you imagine if that happened in Birmingham? If you had like 8 million people just Royal Rumbling in the middle of the city,
Wild.
the
Referees with whips.
city would be in ruins. It'd be gone.
It'd be horrible.
It would be
funny.
it would be the worst, and some idiot would bring a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Some knob would bring a gun.
No, it'd be
Or
present.
like run around with a machete. Yeah,
Chop,
it would
chop.
get out of hand in a big
Yeah.
way. It would only work in a small community.
Can you imagine if the community of these healthy tonk
Came down here.
came down here, just rolled into town in their van? With
Well,
whips?
like, that's the weird thing, like you were saying about the altitude. Like when they come down below their natural altitude. They get like superpowers.
That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
mental.
It's like Superman.
It's crazy.
It's like, oh yeah, on Krypton, I'm a normal Bob.
Just
But
run
now I've
around.
got the power of your yellow sun. You're getting slapped
Yeah.
left and right.
Just come down to normal sea level and
They're like-
destroy everyone.
Yeah.
They could do. Maybe that's the next empire.
Evolution. What?
Maybe that's the next empire. Be the Peruvian Empire, just spreading across the land.
All the
wiping
people
us
from
out.
Santo Tomas is coming down. They'll get as far as Estonia, then some little 6-year-old who ate 18 meals on New Year's just start one bombing them,
Choke slam.
fighting back. Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh my god. No, that is a good one. I'm glad you say that's allowed.
Yeah, that's my favourite one. I was reading it, I was like, this is mental.
It is good though.
Yeah.
I would like to, not to see it because I wouldn't want to be like there as a tourist, like, oh look at this.
Yeah,
No,
intruding.
but I don't know. I'd want to be
Fly
like
on
a
the
fly
wall.
on the wall. Yeah. I wouldn't want to intrude on it, but I'd love to just be like, this is mental. They've lost their
When
minds.
you get punched.
I'd get punched.
Yeah.
There'd be so many people waiting to fight me on.
Tourist.
Is it Boxing Day? It happens.
It's Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. But if like that happened here, I think I'd have so
Why is
many
it called Boxing
requests
Day?
for. It's something to do with boxing. It is actually something
Oh,
to do
punching
with.
boxing.
Yeah, it's something to do with
Ah.
boxing. I've read up on it once.
Probably should
And
have talked about it
Cannot remember.
week. in our Christmas episode.
No, we were too busy talking about Krampus, which
And
I think was
Schlipnir.
and Schlipnir. That was way funner than the origin of Boxing Day, I imagine. Unless Boxing Day was Krampus was fighting Schlipnir. And then that's
Punching an 8-legged horse.
Oh,
Just
imagine
getting
getting
kicked to
punched
shit.
by, yeah, and buckarooed by an eight-legged horse. And then would Odin still be on his back?
Nah, that would be unfair.
That would be ridiculous.
Odin be at the side with the whip. Make
The
sure it's not too
referee.
one-sided.
Yeah, like so the Peruvian referees have whips. Imagine if that was like translated to sports. So instead of having a whistle full time, he just whips like all 11 football
Right.
players. Stop
Conor
playing.
McGregor just
Well,
went, "Whoosh."
I guess it would be 22, wouldn't it?
What?
If you have to whip all the football players to get them to stop playing.
He's just got like 2 cat and 9 tails and they're just like waving him about like
Spinning
inflatable
around.
arm tube man. Just oh, they've all got collars on. It's just like tsk.
And just zap
Yeah.
them all. Nah, that's not as fun. You wanted like, you want to see the cracking of the whip and the goo. I don't know why they'd be goo. It's just,
Brilliant.
just
The
came
gooey
out.
whip crack. So yeah, what was that your favourite one out of all of those?
I like the burning one. I do like the burning
Because
one.
that resonates mostly with
Yeah, because
you
yeah.
do.
I like the I can't remember what country you said where they spend it with the dead. Was that Chile?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe where they spend it with the dead. That one's quite nice. I like that it's like you're not forgetting
Yeah.
the
It's like welcome to
the
2019.
come
Wish you
come
could
with
hear.
us
Yeah. Come with us on a journey.
into a new orbit of the
The
sun. I do quite like that.
Cool.
I mean the boxers one. I think if it wasn't underwear, like if it was there were specific trinkets that maybe like I don't know if it was like every year you had like a pendant and you'd wear it for that year.
Yeah.
Hoping that but just wearing a different coloured pair of pants for one night I feel like it's a bit cheap.
Yeah, take
If you-
that, South America.
But if you want like good health or wealth or love, commit to it, wear something for the entire year.
Wear the same pair of boxers for the entire year.
Yeah, do not wash them.
These were yellow.
Yeah. And if you picked white, then you fucked it.
Oh god, don't ever wear white
No.
underwear.
White boxers and grey boxers are a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
One of God's many, many mistakes.
And on that note, I hope you had an absolutely amazing 2018.
I hope 2019 is even better.
Yep, we're going to be there throughout, recording, talking rubbish. Hopefully you'll still be there listening.
You can find us on Instagram at Intrusive Thoughts Pod.
Yep, you can also follow us, like us, retweet us on Twitter at intrusivepod. We also have a Gmail account, so any emails you want to pop into us, you can get us at intrusivethoughts@gmail.com. I'm knocking about on Facebook a little, might see a few images and a bit of extra content thrown up on there every now and again. But we would love some feedback from yourself, whether that's on any of those platforms. What did you do for your New Year's Eve? What do you do? Any wild traditions? Anything weirder than anything we've gone through there?
I hope you got a New Year's kiss.
Oh, yeah. it goes, New Year's.
I think it's. I don't think you snog. Isn't it more like a peck?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, or
Well, it
it's
depends
like
who you're
the,
with.
you know, like the European, like.
Oh
Yeah, I think it's like I think
one
it's
of them.
yeah. I don't
Unless
think
you-
it's like tongues down throats kind of, and it depends how drunk you are, I guess.
And who you with.
Yeah.
Significant others. You got to make everybody else around you feel uncomfortable. But just like, maybe.
If they're not covered in spit, you haven't done it right.
Yeah, spit on everyone.
And with that, we will see you next week, next episode.
It's going to be a banger.
Until then, bye.
Bye.